How you doing, guys? This is Professor Daniel, right back at it again with another lesson. Get your notebooks, get your pens out, and get your notebooks out. Let's get to the game. Let's get to the game. Today is game 102. We went to game 101, 100, and game 101 in the previous lessons. We talked about focused on you as a man, what is game and why you need it. And today's lesson is game, aka strategy, starts with you as a man. As you can see in my series, we focus in first and foremost is you as a man. That's why we're starting the game series with that. We're not starting with females, we're not starting with the world, we're starting with that. And with that, I want to tell you guys this. I want you to tell you guys this. Game doesn't start with females or the world. Game doesn't start with that. I know you guys like, we need game. We're trying to get this in. We're trying to get it in. That's what we need out here in the streets. We need game. We need to go over here, smack and talk and smooth. And I look at people who say that, and I'm like, you really don't know the game, if that's what you think game is. Because game doesn't start with the females of the world. Hell, it doesn't even end with that. It doesn't end with that. And I want to take you guys out this notion. Go above the clouds. Have an eagle's eye view. Y'all like pigeons. So I'm not saying you in particular, but I was in the mindset of a pigeon one part. I'm like packing this like, oh, I need game so I can do this. And I'm realizing, dang, as I developed myself, as I got better as a man, I started realizing game is not that. It doesn't start with this. Game doesn't start with this, nor does it end with it. Women in the world, and when I say the word, I mean friends, social circle, fame and status, just to name a few, are byproducts of game. They byproducts of game. All these things that you want are byproducts of the game. Are byproducts of your strategy working and being effective in your life. And saying that, I want to let you guys know you are on the driver's seat of your life. You're on the driver's seat of your life. A lot of you guys are acting like you're not driving a car. Y'all have an 18-wheeler, or you guys want an 18-wheeler, and you want to drive like this. Or you want to sleep behind the wheel. 18-wheeler, you don't care. And you wonder why your life is a mess. Somebody who's in a little ass Sonata, have minimal or even an older person who knows what they're doing, knows their destination, will achieve a whole lot more. Although you have an 18-wheeler, you could carry a whole bunch. You could carry gold, you carry silver, you carry a whole bunch of stuff. But because you're not woken, because you're not actively on the seat, because you're not actively on the driver's seat, you're not driving, you're accomplishing nothing. Although you could accomplish a lot of things. So you see, people who don't have the much intellect, people who are not as great, people who don't got that suave that you probably have, but they're achieving so much more because they're alert and they staying on a driver's seat. They're taking control of what the vehicle they have. So saying that, you need to ask yourself these questions. Where do you see yourself? What do you want in you? These are very important questions to ask. Get your pens out. Get your pens out. It's time for the game. Get your pens out. Get your notebooks out. It's time to write this down, guys. We're not playing. We're not playing here. Ask these questions. Who am I? What matters to me? What am I good at? And this is a key question. This is a key question. Put this in all caps if you type this. Put this in all capital letters if you're writing this down. Where am I going? Write that down in capital letters. Where am I going? Because game is strategy. And you can't have a strategy in place if you don't know where you're going. Where am I going? What have I done to get closer to my dreams and goals? What have I done for someone else? As I said again, game is a strategy to achieve your goals. And when you achieve your goals, when you become a better man, when you gamed up, as a byproduct, people who are close to you will game up. So what have you done for somebody else? Have you helped your boy get on game? Have you taught your girl something? If you're in the world, have you brought something of value to the world? Knowing your destination is number one. As I said again, you're in the driver's seat. Knowing your destination is number one. Because game starts with you as a man. You can't be on the driver's seat and a car crash happens and look at the passenger and be like, it's your fault. It's your fault. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You need to have a strategy to get to your destination. As I said, game starts with you as a man. Strategy starts with you as a man. In order for you to be a king, I said you're a kingdom. You have a domain. You need to strategize how you want your domain to get. How big you want your kingdom to get. What do you want in your kingdom? If you don't know where you come from and where you're going, you can't have a strategy in place because you don't know where you come from and where you're going. So you're in the driver's seat. You need a strategy to get to your destination. Are you going to fly? Are you going to drive? Are you going to sell? Are you going to use a boat? How long will it take? Is there an efficient way to get to your destination? These are all things that you're supposed to think about. And this is why a game, aka strategy, starts with you as a man. You want to date, but okay, what do I want? What do I want? What's my end goal to dating? You need to have that in mind. You can't just go ahead and be like, oh, I don't know. I'm just playing up. A person who doesn't have an end goal mind, a man who doesn't have purpose is a man who's lost. A man who doesn't have a purpose and a mission is not a man at all. And he cannot have a strategy if he doesn't have a mission or a purpose in life. Nobody broke this down the way I'm breaking it down to you. And I'm being very cocky and arrogant because when I got enlightened by this, by people who are above me, people who achieve way more than me, when I got enlightened about this, my life got better. When I got enlightened about this, I'm like, dang, this is what real game is. And I start seeing the transformations in my life. I'm actually a professor who lived it. I'm a professor who actually did it. I'm not just saying this. So implement this ASAP. Answer these questions. Answer these questions. I said right here. Answer these questions in your life before you proceed on. I said the first level game, the beginning, is about you as a man. It's not about the females or the world. We'll get to that. I know you guys can't wait. Like, oh, dang, you doing all this talking about me. I don't want to hear none of that. Let's go straight to the girls and let's go straight to the world. We'll get to that soon. But the first level, I gotta make sure you're right as a man first before you go on this adventure. Before you get what you want. Because you could get what you want and you don't know how to maintain and obtain it. Or you obtain it and you don't know how to maintain it. Or you think you can maintain it, but you don't know how to obtain it. Either way, you lay the foundation right, you'll be able to obtain whatever you want and maintain whatever you want in your life. This is Professor Daniel. Class is over. See you in the next class session.